morning. Look at where we've woken up. Stunning place, all for free. Well, free, no, you make a donation, but you can give however much you want to spend. This place is definitely worth it, so if you ever come here, definitely give something. It is stunning. Today is day 2, technically day 1 of Mount Gambier, or Gambier, again, not sure. But today I think I want to go to the Blue Lake, which is pretty much in the city center it seems. And from there you can do like a little walk around. I think that might be nice. The weather is supposed to be pretty decent tomorrow, and the day after it's supposed to be rain. So we'll see how much we can do then. I have actually booked myself a campsite. I've been responsible and I booked myself a campsite. Because this desperately needs a wash. But like desperately, yeah. So far I've stayed at like free campsites or campsite for donations, which means that there's usually facilities for like toilets and stuff, but there's nothing else. Now, while I don't mind a, river shower or a sea shower, as far as washing my hair goes, that's not really an option for that. So I need a proper campsite. We still have to survive with this all day, but we'll make it work. First things first, breakfast, and then let's get going. Made it to the Blue Lake. There's a trail that you can do here called the Blue Lake Trail. I think it's about 2.5 kilometers. It goes all the way around the lake, and yeah, it should be fairly easy. It is quite cold. I have actually gotten my jacket out of deep underneath in my car because I put it there and I was like, I'm not gonna use it anymore. Turns out I am. Is actually inside a volcanic crater, which is why it's so blue. In March, when like winter starts, it will turn a little bit more grayish, and I don't think the camera really picks up how blue it is. It is absolutely stunning. It's not quite as blue as Mount Gambier, but it's pretty darn close. So I've now reached the part where the sun is basically on that side and the lake is on that side. So the sun is hitting the water and it is even more blue. Like, I did not think that was possible. Good morning and welcome back to Mount Gambier. Today's a new day. Yesterday it rained, and when I say it rained, I mean it rained all day long. So we didn't really leave the campsite, but today I am ready and excited for more. First things first is the Umberton, I think is what it's called, Umberton sinkhole, which is a sinkhole but there's no water in it anymore. It's like a green garden, and since it's been raining, I think it should be very vibrant and lush, but we'll see. And then later today we are heading south to a volcano, and apparently you can climb on top, so that's the plan. And I think that'll be it for my time here in Mount Gambier, but let's see how far we can get, starting with the sinkhole. I will say I've always associated sinkholes with Mexico because there's plenty of cenotes in Mexico, and like I knew that there were sinkholes all over the world, but I never thought they would be commercialized like this. I mean, it's free entry, but like a tourist destination or a hotspot. But it's really cool.
I could have gone easy on you. I could have been.
Sinkhole is pretty cool. If you're here, definitely worth a detour just to go here. I'd say get around 8ish. I got there at 8. There were maybe 3 other people, so but I think it's open 24/7. You could just come and go whenever you want. Again, no entrance fee, nothing. Very cute. The plan now is to go a little bit down south, which is kind of the wrong direction, but to Mount Shank, I think is what it's called. It's the volcano that I want to climb on top of. I have a tiny little bit of a scheduling issue, but I'll get to that later. For now, I am going to fill up my tank and then we'll head down south to climb a volcano in Australia. Again, which feels very, very weird to say. Welcome to Mount Shank. I have forgotten my fly net, so let's hope I don't regret that. The sun is out, so that's pretty cool, because after yesterday I could use some sunshine. And I think to go up is about 30 minutes one way. It's about 1 kilometer, I believe, but it's quite steep. And then it's 2.4 kilometers if you want to go up and do the crater walk. I think it should be about an hour, so I think in total maybe an hour and a half. Pretty good.
Reminiscent, all the good things was it better.
Welcome to the top of the volcano. I don't know who made that sign, because it did not take 30 minutes. It took me 8 minutes and 43 seconds to get all the way to the top, and I have a basic level of fitness. I'm still out of breath though, but it does not take half an hour. It is really, really pretty though, and you can walk around all the edges of the crater, so it says an hour. I don't think it will take an hour, but I'm still gonna take the walk.
No, I want more of love. I let you believe I casually lie, though I've never lied to you. I've never.
I just put up the drone to get some cool shots, and as soon as I did, a bird went straight for it and tried to, I don't know, get it off the ground or get it out of the sky. I'm not entirely sure. So I had to lower it. I was flying for my life, but I was lowering it and then it went away. So the drone shots that I got were quite low to the ground, but I did not want to fly it higher and risk it getting, I don't know, bitten by a bird or however that works. But look at that view.
Believe I'm the only one who's carrying the deepest scars. This is getting old, getting so old, getting so old. Believe I'm the only.
I've made it back to the beginning. It took me a whole 33 minutes to walk to the top and the crater, so I don't think it takes quite an hour and a half unless you sit down for a while and do a lot of stops, but otherwise that was pretty easy. But gorgeous spot. If you're ever in Mount Gambier, just check this out. I'm gonna go head down and I guess I'll pick this up from there.